All right, so why am I holding a Mickey Mouse coin? Well, first and foremost, this is actually for the 50-year celebration of Disneyland, and I love Figment, so Katie got it for me because she's a big Disney person. But today we're talking about the 10-year Treasury. Holy bananas, that market's volatile, right? Like, what is going on? We have global disruptions, we still have supply chain issues, we have inflation, we have employment, we have all these things. And if you've heard me talk about rates and how to watch rates, you've heard me say the 10-year Treasury. What is the 10-year Treasury? Why do we watch it? Why is this relevant? And how do we watch it? So the 10-year Treasury is the 10-year Treasury bond. That is like your grandmother's savings bond, where remember she bought it, like, oh, it's $100 in 5 years. It's going to be save your money, right? Like that's the same concept. So you buy a 10-year chunk of time when you invest in America. It's like literally like grandma's savings bonds. So the 10-year Treasury, now there's a 3-year, there's a 7-year. I mean, they have different times, just like a different savings bond has different increments and different time frames. But the 10-year Treasury is the one that mimics interest rate movement the most because it's buying America for a decade at a time and giving you a loan is investing in you, buying you for decades at a time. So as this yield changes, rates change, right? The more people that buy it, right? That means that it's going to change what the return is, right? Because there's only so much for supply and demand. So as this yield increases, the 10-year Treasury increases, you see rates change accordingly. The way I watch it is Yahoo Finance. Very simple, very easy. And as this 10-year Treasury goes up, you will see rates go up. And as it goes down, you'll see rates go down. So today, the 10-year Treasury is up to over 1. And I looked at it like 7 this morning, and I haven't seen it since then. So it was like 1.804, something like that. Whereas last week on Thursday, when we really had this tumultuous, like, oh my gosh, what's really happening in the Ukraine, it got all the way down to 1.704. Now that may not sound like a big difference, but that's 1/8 to 1/4% in interest rate. So you take the 10-year Treasury, you add 2, that's generally where rates are. So you take the 10-year Treasury, you add 2, that's generally where rates are. So the reason we watch this is how rates parallel the most because it's buying decades at a time in America and investing in you. The easiest way I think to watch it is Yahoo Finance. I also watch MBS Live, MBS Highway, different more technical things, but we're looking at that all day long. Ideally, we want to just make sure that we're keeping an eye on this because this is going to change how things impact overall. Let me know what I can do to help you or anyone else. That's Austin at Homeowners Financial. Make it a great day.